Hello guys, my name is Paul and this is my hockey channel. And today guys, I did a little bit of a research and we will be talking about the best teams the teams that have the best special teams in the NHL currently this season so far. So guys, let's just jump right into it. I will explain on the first team how I did this and how I ranked all these teams. So today we are doing a video on top 16 teams on the special teams, and then tomorrow I'm planning to release another video, the worst teams on the special teams in the NHL, where we will rank the other 15 teams. So guys, let's start with the number one team on special teams so far this season, and it's Carolina Hurricanes. Hurricanes have been very, very good this season. So this is your position on special teams. So they are first, as I have said just seconds ago, but actually in the table, in the whole NHL, they are currently fifth overall. So here you have their position in the NHL, here you have their position in terms of special teams, how they are doing. So Carolina currently fifth in the NHL, first on special teams. So Carolina is your best team or the team that has the best special teams currently in the NHL. Congratulations to the Canes. They have been playing really, really well this season. They are one of the best teams in the league. And they are definitely up there, one of the top favorites to win the Stanley Cup this season. So guys, Carolina, let's see how I ranked all of these teams. So first of all, we take the power play percentage. For the Canes, that's almost 30%. It's 29.1%, which is the best in the league. So Carolina gets 1 point for the power play. And then penalty kill, they have ninth best in the league, which is averaging 82.4%, so they get 9 points from penalty kill. That's a grand total of 10 points, which is the lowest amount in the NHL, so they are automatically the winner and they are the team with the best special teams. So the fewest points you get, the higher you are ranked. That's basically it. And this is how I ranked all of these teams. And once again, guys, even here you can see Colorado has 11 points, Boston has 11 points. So when there are 2 or 3 or more teams that have the exactly same amount of points from the power play and penalty kill, I decided their ranking based on their position in the table of the NHL. So that's how I did it. That's basically why Colorado is currently second best team on special teams so far this season, and Boston is third, but they have the same number here. But of course, I went with the better team overall in the standings. So guys, let's talk about Colorado. Colorado's second best team on special teams so far this season. They are currently fourth in the table of the NHL, so they are doing very well. Again, it was expected from the Avalanche that they would be very good once again. Their power play is clicking currently at over 23%, which is ninth best in the league. Their penalty kill second best in the league, over 87%. So they have a grand total of 11 points, and they have the second best special teams in the NHL. Position number 3, according to the special teams, goes to the Boston Bruins. Boston currently, they are probably not doing that well as the majority of us would expect, but Boston currently on the 13th position overall in the NHL. But their special teams have been very, very good this season. Their power play is top 10. They are averaging over 23% on power play. Their penalty kill, they have the best penalty kill in the NHL, 89%. So they have a grand total of 11 points, and they are on the third position. So as you can see here, guys, these teams that are playing quite well, Carolina, Boston, Colorado, they have very, very good special teams. Also Tampa Bay Lightning, Washington, etc., etc. However, on this board you will find some surprises definitely, which we'll get to in just a second. So currently the fourth best team concerning special teams in the NHL is Tampa Bay Lightning. They are third overall in the NHL. Their power play is third best in the league with over 26%, so a very good power play for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Penalty kill also very, very solid. Not that good as power play, but still very good. 10th best in the league, almost 82%. So Tampa Bay has 13 points in this table. Then Washington Capitals on the 5th place. They are currently second best team in the league, right below Florida Panthers. They have 7th best power play with, of course, Alex Ovechkin. They are averaging 24.5% on power play. Their penalty kill 8th best in the league. They are averaging almost 83% on a penalty kill. So very, very solid special teams for Washington Capitals. For the Caps, they have currently 15 points in this table. 6th position. This is a first very big surprise, guys. I didn't expect this, but Los Angeles Kings, they are currently 26th in the table. They are not making playoffs this season, that's for sure, I would say. But they are 6th best team in the NHL when we are talking about special teams. So Los Angeles, they have very, very solid special teams. That's just some teams that are at the top of the standings, they have very, very poor special teams. On the other hand, some teams that are at the very bottom, for example, also Buffalo, you can see on this board, they have surprisingly very, very good special teams. So a lot of surprises on this board. The first of them, Los Angeles Kings, 26th team overall. Power play, 13th best in the league, 22%, a very solid power play for the Kings, but it's penalty kill that is that's the best for the LA Kings. Basically, they have 3rd best penalty kill in the league, averaging 86.4%. Very, very good penalty kill for the Los Angeles Kings. Power play also quite solid, so they have 16 points. On the 7th place, when we are talking about special teams, Winnipeg Jets, they are 12th best team overall in the NHL. They are doing very well in the North Division. Their power play is 5th best in the league, with almost averaging 26%, so very good power play for the Winnipeg. Penalty kill also solid, 13th best in the league, over 80%. They have 18 points in this table. Edmonton Oilers right below Winnipeg, but they are just below Winnipeg in the NHL standings. So Edmonton currently 11th in the NHL standings. Sorry for that. Their power play is very, very good. We all know that their power play was the best even last season with Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. So even this season, their power play is very, very solid. 26.5% averaging on power play. Only Carolina has better power play than Edmonton. So again, McDavid and Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, they are doing very good job also this season on power play and penalty kill. 19 best in the league. That's what hurt them. Edmonton could have been higher, but their penalty kill is just not good enough. 78%, that's not that good. So they have 21 points overall. Once again, 2 plus 19, that's 21. So this is your 8th best team on special teams so far this season. Right now, let's go to this part of the board. So on the 9th place is Florida Panthers. Panthers are, for me personally, the biggest surprise of this season of the NHL. Maybe Buffalo is quite near, honestly, but of course the reasons are completely different. Florida playing absolutely great. On the other hand, Buffalo playing very, very poor. But let's talk about Panthers right now. They are first team currently in the NHL as I am recording this video. Their power play, 11 best in the league, 23%. Their penalty kill, 11 best in the league, 81.2%. So it's not like Florida has that very explosive power play or one of the best penalty kills in the league, but they are pretty darn solid in both of these categories. That's why they have 22 points and they are the 9th best team on special teams so far this season. And also the special teams have been a very important part of the Florida game so far this season. Toronto Maple Leafs. So Toronto Maple Leafs with Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, John Tavares, William Nylander, etc., etc. They are currently the 6th best team in the NHL. On the special teams, they are 10th best in the league. On power play, they are 8th best with almost 24%. So again, you expect a pretty solid power play when you have all of those guys that are just named, like Tavares, Matthews, Marner. So they have pretty solid power play overall. Penalty kill, on the other hand, not that good. 20th in the league, below 78%. So they definitely have to improve their penalty kill, but From Toronto, I think this is what we expected, that they would have pretty darn solid power play, but on the other hand, their penalty kill would not be that strong. So they have a grand total of 28 points. As you can see here, we have 4 teams with exactly same point totals with 28 points. So once again, guys, I have said it earlier, but I will say it once again. So when the teams are tied, with these points, I go by their standings in the NHL. So of course, Toronto is the highest rated, then go Rangers, Dallas, and of course Buffalo, the last team in the NHL. But New York Rangers right now, let's talk about them. They are 11th in this table of the special teams. They are 18th overall in the NHL according to the point totals, and on power play they are 23rd. So really the power play of New York Rangers, it has been pretty bad this season, which is for me quite a surprise. I would expect the power play actually of the New York Rangers to be a lot better than their penalty kill, but this is not the case. So power play pretty bad for New York Rangers, almost 18%, that's just not good enough. Penalty kill, however, on the other hand, very good, over 85%, so they have also 28 points. Dallas, just below the Rangers, on the 12th spot. They are 23rd overall in the league. It doesn't look like the Stars will make it to the playoffs this season. It doesn't look that they will repeat what they did last season when they made it all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals. Probably the Stars will end their season after the shortened regular season, you would think, but still they are 12th overall on special teams, so their special teams have been pretty solid, especially that power play 6th best, 25%, and especially at the beginning of the season, the power play of the Dallas Stars was just absolutely insane. It was very good. I even think it was the best power play for quite some time at the beginning of the season, but right now it has dropped to 25%, 6th best in the league. Still, it's pretty solid. Penalty kill, on the other hand, not that good for the Stars. 22nd best in the league, which is of course not that good, 77.1%. That Dallas is also 28 points, and the last team with 28 points, it's Buffalo Sabres. But the Sabres really surprised me because they are 13th overall in the NHL when we are talking about special teams, but obviously they are dead last when we are talking about their point totals. So Buffalo has very good special teams. When we are, of course, considering their position in the table, they have very good special teams. Power play 12th best in the league, 22%. Penalty kill 16th best in the league, 79.6%. So they are on the 13th position on the special teams, but they are dead last in the NHL in the standings, which of course it's kind of sad that they have their special teams pretty good. But 5-on-5, 4-on-4, they are not playing well. That's just what tells you this, right? Because if it was all just about special teams, Buffalo would be a lot higher. But they are just not playing well 5-on-5 and on basically during the even strength. So that has been, it seems like that has been the problem of the Sabres special teams. Not that much, as you can see. For Arizona, 14th in this table of the special teams, and also 14th in the overall standings in the NHL. So Arizona, 14 here, 14 here. It looks pretty good. Power play 22nd best in the league, 18%. So power play not that good, but however, penalty kill pretty darn solid for Arizona. 7th best in the league, over 82%, actually almost 83%. So this is just what we expect. I think no surprise here. We don't expect from Arizona that explosive power play, but we expect from them very solid penalty kill, and that has been the case so far this season. Arizona with a grand total of 29 points. Las Vegas Golden Knights, they are 9th overall in the NHL according to the standings. They are the 15th best team when we are talking about the special teams. Power play 24th best in the league for the Vegas Golden Knights, 18% almost. So again, power play for the Vegas, that has been an issue for them, really. Their power play, not that good. 18% on a power play, or not even 18%, that's just bad, honestly, when we consider that that's the Vegas Golden Knights, one of the top favorites to win Stanley Cup. So yeah, that power play definitely should improve till the end of the regular season, and I will be really following closely the Vegas Golden Knights and their games, and if they are scoring those goals from the power play, because I have seen some games of the Golden Knights where they were pretty good on a power play, to be honest. So yeah, I was quite surprised when I found out that they are actually on the only the 24th best team on the power play this season, which is of course very bad. But however, penalty kill is very solid for the Vegas Golden Knights, almost 85%, sixth best in the league. They have 30 points. And the last team on this board, 16th position, goes to Calgary Flames. They are currently 2015 in the NHL. Probably they're not making the playoffs this season. Their power play 17th best in the league, 20%. Their penalty kill 15th best in the league, over 80%. So when you add those two numbers, they are just over 100%. And as the saying goes, when you have your both special teams over 100%, that's pretty solid. It's not that bad. So again, special teams for the Flames, pretty good. They are on a better position in the table of the special teams than they are actually in the league. So it shows you that special teams have not been the major issue for the Calgary Flames this season. So they have a grand total of 32 points. So this is, guys, the first part of my big research of my table of the teams and how they are doing according to their special teams. The best team on the special teams, Carolina Hurricanes. Second best, Colorado. Third best, Boston Bruins. This is your top three on special teams. And tomorrow, guys, we'll be talking about the other teams and which are the worst team on special teams so far this season in the NHL. So I hope guys you did enjoy this video. It really took me a little while to get all those informations, to find them, and to find some kind of a key how to arrange these teams. But I think it is pretty objective to make it this way. And again, I think this is very, very interesting table to look at, because you can read a lot of things out of this. For example, you can see that Carolina, they are there where they are. Also Colorado, Boston, because their special teams are pretty solid. Also Tampa, Washington. But you can see, for example, Los Angeles Kings. They are 26th in the league in the standings, but they are 6th best team on special teams. So special teams have been very good for the Kings. This has been also the case of, for example, Dallas Stars or Buffalo Sabres. All of these teams, they have solid special teams, especially Los Angeles Kings, but they just haven't been able to get those points and to get higher in the table. So I think this is very interesting to look at. And of course, tomorrow, guys, when we will be talking about the worst team on special teams, worst teams that have, or the teams that have the worst special teams in the NHL, we will also see there are some very big surprises. Some teams that are really high overall in the NHL standings, but actually they have very, very bad special teams. So that's a completely different story, but we'll look at those teams tomorrow. Thank you very much, guys, right now for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely leave a like down below. Also comment, guys, and tell me how is your team doing on special teams that you are cheering for. And yeah, thank you very much, guys, once again for watching, and please subscribe if you have not already. I'm trying to reach that 100 subscribers goal, which would be just very awesome. Thank you very much, guys, once again for your support. It has been very nice to see those positive comments, and I really appreciate that. And stay safe, guys, and yeah, that's all. Bye, guys.